Greetings from North Point Residential School. So it's 27th July, and as we can see here that North Point School has organized inter-house exhibition for environmental sustainability practices. Now in our school we have 4 different houses, that is blue, red, yellow and green house, and each house has been given 4 different topics on environment, how to conserve it and the sustainable practices these young minds can bring in to improvise and conserve and protect our nature. Okay, so we have our first house, that is Nehru House, also known as our blue house, and they have the topic rainwater harvesting. So can you please tell me how did you prepare it?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Here we have come up with rainwater harvesting. It is actually the practice of collection of water in our rooftops, which then get down to our ground level, so we can use it for our daily purposes. It is actually and mainly practiced in South Asian regions and as well as Tamil Nadu. As we all know that Tamil Nadu is very scarce, has a scarce of water, and even it is present in the northeastern India as well as some parts of Rajasthan. We actually do this all so that we can aware people about the collection and protection of water, so that we do not at further future we do not get less of water and we can have water present in it. For history, I would like Ayush to come up.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Actually, as Rishita gave a very beautiful explanation about rainwater harvesting, I would like to continue with the history. So actually, rainwater harvesting was first started in China, which was around 6,000 years ago. But with pure evidence, we can say that it was started at least 4,000 years ago. But as we come to India, we know that Tamil Nadu started the rainwater harvesting, and Ayappa Masagi was the founder of the rainwater harvesting, which was started in 2001. So for further explanation of the models, I would like to pass it to Isha.
I want to explain how this 3D model basically works. So basically, suppose this is rainwater, and when we pour this rainwater, the tanks which are installed in the rooftop of any house gets collected. The rainwater basically gets collected, and through the pipes it passes on to the filtration tank. And the main work of the filtration tank here is to remove the insolubilities of the water so that it is in a better condition to consume. And after passing on from the filtration tank and getting purified, this water is then transmitted to the main tank. Now here where the most works are done. This tank, we can take out water from this tank and use in our day-to-day various activities like gardening, washing our cars, or for toilet flushing, and so many works. So this is how this model works, and this model is not only very easy but it also very pocket friendly. Any middle class man in India can afford this model and can make use of this natural asset. Thank you.
So we have seen that how beautifully Nehru House has presented their topic, that is rainwater harvesting, and it's a very important method which I guess all Indians should also apply, and not only Indians but other people also should incorporate how to conserve water, rainwater especially, because in times of crisis we all know that water is extremely beneficial for us. Thank you. We have our greenhouse now, and their topic is management of biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste.
It's Kingjal out here. We are presenting biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. So we can see here many of the models are made up of cardboards, which are non-biodegradable waste, which are biodegradable waste, and many of them are made up of non-biodegradable waste. For example, we can see some hazard waste. For example, that you can see, yes, it's made up of a what we call a clock, a wall clock. It's representing by that wall clock, and we can see that bottles also. It's made up of shampoo bottles. The bottles which we throw, it's made up of that. Those beautiful items we can see, and it is also made up of hazard waste. For example, the glass waste which we throw and break it. It's made up of that.
So this was our topic. We have tried to manage the wastes, which are biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. And one model is also there which includes rainwater harvesting. This is actually made by the cardboards, which are biodegradable, and that pipe is a non-biodegradable waste. So with the help of biodegradable wastes and non-biodegradable waste, we have tried to put up a model for rainwater harvesting. So it shows that it is a working model.
I have one important question for you. As being citizens of India, how would you, what method, simple method, would you, apply in segregating biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste?
Ma'am, for that we can use different kind of dustbin as shown in this figure, that different kind of dustbins are used. For example, this dustbin is for mandatory for hazard waste, and this is for non-biodegradable waste, and this is for biodegradable waste. We can use this kind of things to segregate the waste instead of.
So that they are managed properly.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so we have Yellow House here and their topic is cleaning the school premises. So how have you prepared your model and your topic? Can you sum up in a few lines?
Good afternoon, ma'am. We have tried to show a mini version of our school, and we are here to spread awareness that our school would look so much beautiful without the littering of dust. And our school surrounding is so beautifully made, planted trees, and we should not pick the trees and make it dirty. And we have showed the clean part of our school. Without dust, we can show how beautiful our school would look. So we are trying to spread awareness that we should keep our school clean. Yes.
So as our house captain Nisha Thapa has already told about our model, and I also like to add that the North Point students have always been surrounded by the environments. So the environment is the major part of the cleanliness. So we're trying to promote the cleanliness by saying that we should keep our plants clean, and we should all use the paper and eco-friendly things and biodegradable for reusing it, so that we don't spread any kind of unwanted things around, for example chocolate wrappers and stuff.
Okay, so here I would like to show the beautiful North Point Residential School and the miniature which Yellow House has made with such an effort, beautifully done, and a beautiful effort has been given in displaying that how cleanliness is next to godliness, and it's very, very important for our environment to keep it clean and conserve it. Thank you. So we have Red House here, and the topic of Red House is planting trees. So I would like to ask the students that how they have prepared their topic and what are the models they have tried to display through this topic.
A very good afternoon to you, ma'am. First of all, I would like to use this thought. The essence of life, the very essence of life, is planting trees on whose shade we do not expect to sit on. This is with the topic that is of ours is planting trees. Here we have tried how trees, first we have to know why trees is important for us. We have to know that trees are the one who give us oxygen, the main element for our living being. Then we have to even know that trees just not help us the human beings, but help all the living organism in our earth. When we cut trees, we just do not cut the branches of the trees or the main root, we cut the legs and the hands of our mother earth. After that, we try here many types of plants we have seen. We can see that many types of plants are there. First of all, these trees can be little effort. We need only little effort to take care of these trees, but in back they give a lot of the main thing, that is oxygen. Here we are showing that what is the usage of planting trees. When we plant tree, there is such a beautiful environment, but if we don't, there is all destructions and everything. So after that, here is the environmental sustainability. Here we have tried to show that why we should not use plastics and instead use all the paper bags and all, because plastic is very harmful to the environment. We have to know that plastic takes a million of years to degrade and everything that get inside that soil, but this paper bags, it just takes few years to degrade. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, we try to show how plants are important for the future. You can say it is a root for the future, because if we keep cutting trees now, the oxygen level will decrease, which will be difficult for the future generation to live. In Delhi, the pollution is more, and there are very less number of trees. So now, by planting trees, we can help the oxygen level, we can increase it. And over here you see, we try to show how we can stop cutting trees and use other things to make objects that are useful for us in day-to-day life.
Very good afternoon, ma'am. So I just wanted to say about the future generations. Like by planting trees, it is just not that it will help us. It will help the future generations as well. Maybe we will plant a sapling today, and we will not get the shade and the fruits now, but the future generations will absolutely enjoy the things. They will thrive on it, and it's our responsibility because we are the lenders from our future generations who take these resources, and it is our responsibility to use them and preserve them wisely, ethically, and preserve it for the future. Thank you, ma'am.
I have a question for the red team, that is, what is a specific term which we use for planting more trees? And how can you instigate the young minds, to plant more trees?
That process is known as afforestation, and to instigate the young minds on planting trees, like nowadays we are so much into social medias and social platforms, so we can make wise use of it. We can make young minds aware of the importance of planting trees and how they can help us in the long run. It will help us in acquiring long-term goals of our lives. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so we have summed up with all the 4 teams, and they have beautifully presented their topics as well to us, and I hope this inter-house exhibition, science exhibition for environmental sustainability is a great success. Thank you.